I knew that it was always going to happen, but it just felt really surreal.
You did it.
Yeah.
Raya Kenney has been working on building a national memorial for half her life. It all started in 5th grade when she was tasked with thinking up a new memorial for Washington, D.C.
You were 11 when you had the idea?
Yeah. I had just watched the film A League of Their Own, which is about the women baseball players who took over when the men went off to war. And I thought they were super cool sliding around the bases in their skirts. And I wanted to see what other jobs women were doing.
That's when the idea clicked. A memorial for the women who worked on the home front during World War II. So she got to work. Here was a younger Raya showing off her new design.
Distinguished members of the committee.
And in 2019, she testified in front of Congress, pitching the idea.
This is not a quick or easy process, but it's an important one.
And finally, this year, Congress gave it the green light.
I got a text from a family friend that it had gone through, and I was in the middle of a shift at work, and I said, "Excuse me for a second," and then I went upstairs to our gallery space and I cried happy tears of joy.
Wow, you cried.
I did cry. I have never cried from happiness like that before. It was really, it was such a relief, and it was so exciting, and it was just like the culmination of everything I'd worked for.
The memorial was authorized in this year's Omnibus spending bill, but Raya's work is far from over. She now needs to find a good spot for the memorial, somewhere in D.C., and she needs to fundraise because it's not being paid for by the federal government.
When you were 17, I said to you in that interview,
a lot of 10-year-olds are playing video games. You were out there trying to make change. Why?
Now I'll say this, you're 20, most college students are like out drinking or doing whatever. You're trying to build a monument. Why? Why spend your time doing that?
This is so important. There were 18 million civilian women who worked on the home front and completely changed the way that we view women in the workforce today.
And so Raya keeps working. If all goes well, the memorial could be a reality within 7 years.
What would you tell that 11-year-old as they started that process?
You got this. You got this. You're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. And even when you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna work out.
All right, I'll see you in 7 years.
See you in 7 years.
On the National Mall, I'm Evan Kozloff, WUSA 9.